This is the same amount of views. I think I'm still recording, but look, this is the same amount of views that Stefan Molyneux video had. This was released on the same day the Stefan Molyneux was. What is going on with this? I don't get that. Streamed live 51 minutes ago.
Here. I don't even see my screen. It says I'm live.
It says I'm live here, but it's not on the screen. I'm just assuming I'm live.
Okay, so it says I'm live, and there's 33 watching, but my counter is not working. Guys, what I'm doing here is I'm trying to set up my OBS, and it
says I'm live now. 41 watching. Okay, so this is a different stream. Says I'm live now. Guys, this is messing with my head right here.
Okay, so this is a...
All right, so what happened was it closed out my stream. Here, let me just show you my channel. I'll show you what's going on, lest you think that I am crazy. Thanks for bearing with me. I don't understand the technical difficulties. I'm a literal tech nincompoop. I don't have no idea what I'm doing. I have some idea. For those of you who are still with me, if you see this right here, it says it closed my stream and it opened another stream. So now whoever was in that stream might still be on it until they figure out, oh, that stream's dead, and then what's going to make them go to this stream? I don't even understand why it's doing that, because my internet connection is not breaking. It's not you or Brian, it's the tube. You think so? Okay, so let me ask you a question. I was trying to ask this last time before I went dead. When you guys watch people who live stream, and I haven't watched that many live streams, but when I have, it doesn't seem like they're experiencing many technical difficulties. Do you guys see this happening with people? You got reconnected with the same stream. Not like this. No, yes. No, no. Not very often. Not at all. Only truthers. Gosh, you know what? It makes me want to do an experiment and just talk about nonsense. Talk about gaming or something. I don't even know. Maybe there are buzzwords. Maybe when I say the J word. Maybe when I said the H word. Maybe when I said Israeli S. I don't know. Maybe it's that's crazy, because you talk about, I mean, you have to have a resilient audience to come back for that. Let me address some super chats. I'm sorry, guys. If you look, if I scroll all the way up, I've lost my super chats. So I would have to go to this other stream that was closed out, not by me, but by somebody else, and find out what that was. But I can go into my back end here and try to. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll try to open up another Firefox window. Let's see. Open up another Firefox window. Let's minimize it. All right. Am I still connected? I don't see anything scrolling anymore. Okay. All right. All right. I'm gonna get to the super chats, guys. I'm gonna open a new window here. And I'm going to be a little bit slower, too, because, like I said, I'm on Trish's computer, and it's going to take me a little longer to work my way around this. So how you guys doing tonight? It's like Donkey Kong. Yeah. We're back. What's up with that? A rock star. All right, let me address some of these super chats, guys. I don't want to leave you guys hanging. By the way, I appreciate all the support with Patreon, PayPal, Bitcoin, the super chats. I'm gonna get into. I'm looking for my super chatters so I can shout them out real quick. I'll try to streamline this, guys. This is my first time doing OBS. I've been locked out of OBS for a long, long time. I'm kind of surprised it's working right now, although is it really working if I keep getting shut down? Talk about interrupting the stream. I appreciate 104 people actually being in here. Yeah, I got it working, but see, Papa Pepper, look, I got this... I have my stream key in, and so this ticker should actually reflect what, you know, the amount of people watching. And in this black box right here, it's supposed to be you guys. It's supposed to be the chat box. It's all set up the way it's supposed to be, but it doesn't show that. It's your browser. You think? You think it's Firefox? I've got the updated version. You owe me an apology. Trump is a puppet. What makes you think that Trump is a puppet? What caused you to arrive at that conclusion? Who said that? Big and fatty one. All right, here goes some super chats, guys. Wow, these technical issues are very, very frustrating. Okay, so Bakashamil says, Brian, I wish I had a neighbor like you. You know, one of the reasons I have my channel is because I want to create people who are neighbors like you would want a neighbor. You know, somebody who respects individual rights, somebody who respects your property rights. If we had... Can you imagine if everybody woke up, maybe 30% of the population woke up tomorrow morning and just had instilled in them one thing: I will not harm, threaten to harm, or steal from anybody else. We'd wake up on a different virtual planet. So I appreciate the kind words, man. Snap Turtle says, you're right. It's really to keep the chat from getting distracted. I don't kick people off my chat, but I'm not big enough anyway. Oh, we're talking about the censorship as far as getting admins to kick people off. Yeah, I'm just a free market guy, man. Just let the free market roll. If somebody says something stupid, the free market will deal with them. You know, I don't have to worry myself with that stuff. I don't care what they say. I don't care what people say. I'm serious about this censorship stuff. I truly believe censorship is a cancer. You couldn't do anything worse for society than start implementing censorship tactics. And I also mean dangerous freedom. I would way rather give me danger and freedom than peace and slavery. I want to live on my feet. If I die on my feet, then I die on my feet. But dang it, I do not want me or my family, I don't want my sons and daughters, I don't want my girlfriend to live on their knees. That is no way to live. You may be alive, but you're not living. You're not living when you're on your knees. Azure Sky says, please say hello to my husband, Jack. Hey, husband, Jack. What's up, Jack? I appreciate the super chats, guys. Snap Turtle says, I did a video about the elite, and I don't know if I can say that word. Proletariat? Okay, I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer. I'm looking that one up. Proletariat, does that have something to do with the ruling class, is my guess? Proletariat, babe. That's our back. Yeah, do you know what that means? Workers are working class people, regarded collectively, often used with reference to Marxism.
Proletariat.
Proletariat. Thank you. Snap Turtle's got a channel, guys. Check out Snap Turtle's channel. Thanks, Snap. The Badger Report. Thanks for all these super chats, guys. Thank you, Badger Report. No comment on that. And then DJS Dad Limited Edition says status God is government. And that's what we were talking about. True, it's true. If you're involved in statism, whether it's left statism or right statism, you are literally involved in a church. It's a cult. It's a cult, or probably the cult of personality that you do not want to be involved in, because in that cult, your God is government. Your God is the idea that certain people, there's a certain class of people who have the right to rule you, and those other certain people have the obligation to obey you or risk being punished by said rulers. That's BS. Guys, if you just ask people a question, do you honestly believe that somebody has a legitimate moral right to, or in a higher claim over your life and property than you? If their answer is no, then they're literally telling you, I don't believe in government. So why you voting? Because you're voting for a ruler to make rules and policies for the rest of us. They're going to make those rules, and if we don't obey those rules, then we're going to be punished. So why are you voting if you don't believe somebody has a higher claim over your life and property than you? It's cognitive dissonance. You're trying to hold two conflicting ideas in your mind at the same time, and it's literally driving people crazy. It's driving people insane. You know, you hear all the time, you know, I know people sell shirts, what is it, liberalism find a cure? How about statism find a cure? It's literal brain cancer to actually believe that somebody has a higher claim over your life and property than you. So you're going to tell me you believe somebody has a higher claim over your life and property, the life and property of your wife or your children or your mom or your dad? Really? So you're basically saying your mom and dad and your wife and children, your girlfriend or your wife are slaves. Because that's what it is. If somebody has a higher claim over your life and property than you, then you're a slave. That means somebody else is your master. Somebody else is your slave master. And that's why I cannot stand when people try to box you into a left versus right paradigm mode where are you Republican, are you Democrat, and then they treat you a certain way. It's like that website that called me far left. I don't know if you saw a couple videos I did. I think it was my first video that I did today. Somebody called me, said that I had, I'm a conspiracy